Hey there, what's going on guys? I'm Dr. P, welcome back today for a new video. Now today we just got a huge update, version 7.3 in Fortnite Battle Royale. We got so much information about who the prisoner is and what he's up to. Make sure to go ahead and tap that subscribe button if you haven't already and become a part of the family. Today I'm uploading daily Fortnite videos, keeping you updated completely on the storyline and everything going on with the game. Also, tap that like button up. Let's get this thing to 2,000 likes. Huge shout out to everyone using my supported creator code. If you want a shout out in an upcoming video, just send me a screenshot proving that you are supporting me. So let's go and take a look at the dungeon in the castle. As you can see, the prisoner has escaped. The ice melted completely away. He somehow was able to escape from the chains, and he is gone. I kept saying in all my videos recently that it was only a matter of days and literally something could happen at any moment. And I think we were all suspecting there to be big leaks in this patch and probably expecting something to happen, and it just so happened to line up with when the ice was almost done melting, so we definitely saw something coming. I cannot say I expected him to immediately just be gone like that. That's pretty wild, and it's extremely similar to how everything played out back in Season 4 with the visitor being in the meteor and then just breaking out. It seems as though the Ice King was not fast enough in making sure the prisoner wouldn't be able to escape whatever spell he cast on the entire map to send it into a deep freeze and cover the entire map with snow. It wasn't enough, and the prisoner is gone. Something I noticed right away is if you take a look at the top right hand corner of the map, you might notice that there is a good bit of actual grass showing up that wasn't there before this patch. Even just along the borders of the island, you can see a lot of grass showing through, and you can see it very clearly when you actually go to the spot in the northeastern corner of the map. Lots and lots of grass is showing, proving that the ice is melting. One can only assume this has something to do with the prisoner escaping. It happened all at the same time. Speaking of the prisoner, he's actually confirmed to be the Snowfall skin for Season 7, just as predicted. Here he is, actually. You can see this is his first form. There are several different upgrades for him and different stages you can get him to by leveling up, but you can see he still has the chains on. He has something covering his face, like a lock of some sort. It looks like sheer strength alone might have been enough for him to just escape from his chains. What's interesting, though, about the prisoner's skin is his fully evolved version. It looks as though everyone who thought he would end up being the Fire King or, something to do with fire, they were right on the money. This guy fully upgraded reminds me a lot of Brand from League of Legends, if any of you guys play that game or know that champion. He gains this fiery aura and appears to have magma or some kind of lava flowing straight through his veins. It's interesting. This guy would definitely be capable of melting ice and then melting snow all over the map. On a side note really quick, he would also be very highly linked with the dragons if they do end up being dragons. For obvious reasons, dragons breathe fire. He is basically a fire golem type guy. The description for this skin is especially interesting. You can take a look here, you can see the skin is officially called the Prisoner, and the description is unchained and out to restore balance. This reminds me so much of Season 5's skin, the Enforcers. Their description was restoring order and balance or something along those lines. It's extremely similar to the prisoner's description, but clearly he has some sort of purpose. He's not just randomly escaping. It says he's unchained and out on a mission to restore balance, whatever that means. It'll definitely be interesting over the course of the next few weeks, seeing how this all unfolds, learning exactly what balance he's trying to restore, seeing what his actual role is, seeing what the Ice King's really up to. So much is building up to it, and I can't wait. With the new patch, data miners were able to obtain the weeks 9 and 10 loading screens, so let's take a look at week 9. You can clearly see the prisoner escaping from his chains and walking out of that little tunnel entrance off the side of Polar Peak. It's very obvious what's happening here. He has escaped from his chains, and it's such a focal point of the entire season that Epic dedicated an entire loading screen to it just to make sure the message was clear. Moving on to the week 10 loading screen now, you can see he has escaped and he's back. And the first thing I notice is that the map is no longer covered in snow. He's back in the desert biome, and you can clearly tell the sand is there. You can clearly tell the grass is back, further backing up the evidence we showed earlier in the video with the northeastern corner melting. That's not a coincidence. The map is going back to the way it used to be very quickly. I mean, this is the week 10 loading screen, meaning it's got to go back to normal in less than 2 weeks. So expect rapid melting and maybe even flash floods. Who knows? Anyway, back to that loading screen for a second. You can see he set up a campfire on a specific hill overlooking the map. He's got his chains and his shackles in front of him that he's managed to get off. He doesn't appear to be in any hurry. Is it possible that in this loading screen right here, week 10, he's completed his duty in restoring order? Could that order simply mean melting away all of the snow on the map so that, since he is the opposite of ice, order would be restored and the island wouldn't be covered entirely in the Ice King snow? I went in game to check out that exact hill from the loading screen to see if I could see anything at all. The campfire isn't set up, so he's going to make that in the future by himself. But there is actually, you know, just a strange rock formation on this hill where he was sitting. It's almost precisely where his campfire was set up, so he's gonna have to move that or destroy it or do something about it. I'm so excited the prisoner has finally escaped and we finally know some things about what's going on, but it does set us up for some more speculation and even more wondering. It's funny how Epic continues to make these amazing storyline developments. I'm especially excited to see what the prisoner adds to the storyline, what kind of backstory he has, why the Ice King originally captured him, and what his end goal is. I personally believe, given his unlockable phases, this is the best weekly challenge skin that we have been able to unlock in Fortnite through 4 seasons of that being something that happens. I cannot wait to unlock this and then just go grind out all the challenges and unlock his final form so I can be rocking around with all that fire looking intimidating. You guys know the drill. Definitely let me know your thoughts on this skin though. I think it looks great, but I want to hear what you think about it. What could be better about it? Do you think it's just right? Any complaints? Make sure to let your voice be heard. One more interesting point before we move on. I actually got a tweet today letting me know that the cave Trog lived in has actually been patched up. This cave was a little southwest of the Polar Peak Castle. There was a giant cave in there and it was referenced in, I believe, like the week 5 or 6 loading screen. It's a fairly minimal change, but it's one that could have lasting impact. So I definitely wanted to let you guys know. If you figure anything else about this or have any theories, make sure to send them my way. Here's something cool. With the update today, there was a new sign added all over around Pleasant Park that says Marshmello, Pleasant Park, February 2nd, 2 p.m. Eastern. It's been announced that Marshmello, the artist, is going to be collaborating with Fortnite for a live event, a live performance on February 2nd at 2 p.m. Eastern. I mean, this is supposed to be a full-out concert. It'll be extremely interesting to see how this goes. This is a one-of-a-kind event, truly, and kind of out of nowhere. It doesn't have anything to do with the storyline, at least so we think. From the outside looking in very briefly right away, doesn't look like it has anything to do with the storyline, but man, this is exciting. I'm really hyped about this. That's in about 3 days. That really isn't even all that long. You can see even more leaked files here, courtesy of Lucas7Yoshi on Twitter. Guys, so much going on in Fortnite. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you drop in likes. Make sure you got those notifications turned on and you're keeping an eye out on the channel. I'll keep you covered with everything going on in the game. Thanks so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you in another one very, very soon. And until then, my friends, I'll catch you later, and peace out.